What's up, everybody?
You
Welcome
see,
back to what happened?
keep it. Just keep it. The most the most consistent thing in the show is inconsistency. Just keep it. Let's be the intro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of All Things Super. I am one of your hosts, Spider, and I am joined by that man right there who just interrupted my intro, Mr. VIP Frankie
Yeah,
Washington. How
it's,
are you doing today,
it
sir?
happens.
It
I am
happens. It's been a
infinitely
while since it happened.
awesome. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
That's it. I can't get sued. No.
You only say it's been a
Hey.
long time, not it's been a long, long time. So you're good.
How long has it been?
What, since you interrupted my intro? Oh,
Feels like ages.
it probably has been. Not,
Yeah, well,
I don't think it's happened in recent memory, so it's been a
well,
while.
there you go. That's nostalgia for you.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Any of our any of our viewers or our listeners, if you want to take on the task of finding out when the last episode Mr. VIP interrupted the intro,
It's a lot of work.
I mean, not too much work. All you got to do is just like watch the first 20 to 30 seconds of every video. Just start from the most recent one and then work your way backwards.
Somebody's gonna accept that challenge, and when they do, I'm sorry.
I'm not. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You are doing you're doing great work. But if you didn't know, this is All Things Super, where every week we
Yeah,
take
it
a
is.
piece of superpowered movie, TV show, even trailers. We watch them, we react to them, we break them down, we review them, and we ask the question, is it
Is it
super?
super? Oh, we are all out of sync on that one.
I mean, we always are. It's still a delay over
Are we?
Zoom,
I
and
feel.
it's
Hey, no sponsor plugs.
it's the delay over the
I'm just joking.
messaging platform
There you
that we
go.
use, or the conferencing platform that we use, I guess I should say.
You know what? There you go. That's politically correct.
Be
Now, Zoom,
vague
if
about
y'all won't cut
everything.
a check,
Listen,
we do not say
I
no
don't know
to
if I want money from any
Zoom.
tech company right now. Everybody's
Oh,
pushing all of
wow.
this AI nonsense, and I don't want to be a part of that.
You don't want to have an AI generated you?
No, I don't. I saw a headline that they say that there's something that they were saying that there's supposed to be some movie with an AI generated Val Kilmer starring in it, and I'm like, why?
For the fans that like Val Kilmer.
Let the man rest in peace. I feel like that's too
I think
much.
they I think they've been trying to do that
Oh no, absolutely.
because they got classic like, Elvis, and they got the live action versions, and somebody's gonna make an AI version.
Yeah,
Say,
it's only a matter of time before they find some kind of way to legally get around uh image likeness rights. And I mean, that's what SAG has been
you're not
fighting
wrong.
against for the longest time. It's like, for as far as being able to generate AI imagery of them or create AI modulations of their voice or anything like that. It's like, we gotta protect our brand, because what's to stop a director from, putting any type of actor into some kind of compromising, role, something that they would never agree to, because they're able to do it with AI. And it's a dangerous slope that
You're
I
right.
don't know
And
why people are not more concerned about the potential dangers of how fast that it's progressing.
deep fakes can be very convincing to some.
Yes. So, but it's rough.
I
But that's
didn't
not
know.
why we're here. We are here
It's not.
to react to the brand new trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I'm excited.
When our conversation was going earlier about how many more Spider-Mans we think Tom's gonna give us, I think we got them for those extra two. I think we got them for those extra two where they
Hmm.
take that story as who knows where it's gonna go. I don't know where this one's gonna go. I mean, it's a brand new day. He got a brand new suit.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be a cloth suit. 4 years has passed, so apparently before, we jump into this, that's what the rumor is. 4 years has passed, so we
four
didn't
years
see,
since No Way Home.
yeah. So we didn't catch Peter in his college years,
No, that will
or
put
maybe
him.
he's in college.
Well, it depends on
Did he
because
did he
he
get his
at the end,
GED?
yeah, at the end of No Way Home, he was studying for his GED. So I think that was what 26, 27 is when the movie, like the year canonically in the movie, I think. So if we're going into like 2029, 2030, something like that, yeah, he'd be in his early 20s at this point.
Wow. Toby graduated. I think Andrew graduated too.
Yeah.
Just throw that out there. Our Tom didn't graduate. Just doing it. Peter, sorry, Peter. I'm pretty sure Tom Holland graduated.
I'm just trying to remember because I know we saw Toby's Peter in college. We saw him like taking classes.
Yes,
Like Spider-Man 2 was a big thing that he was failing his classes because he was so focused on being Spider-Man. And then once he let it go and had his, powers block or whatever, he was getting back to bringing his grades back up. I don't think we
yeah.
saw Andrew's
Well, Gwen
Spider-Man.
was great.
She was
She
doing
did the
an
graduation
internship.
speech.
Yeah, she did. No, we saw him graduate, but I don't think we saw him in college. Like, I don't think we
Hmm.
saw him like go to any like college classes or anything. Because I
Bad Boy
know
Spider Man.
he he didn't even start at the Bugle, right? It's been so long since I saw Amazing Spider-Man 2 because
But
I know that Gwen had the internship at Oscorp in the
yeah,
first one, and then in the second
yes.
one she was taking a job in the UK, and
Hmm.
Peter was trying to get her to not go. I think that might have been like the summer after they graduated. That's when the movie took place, maybe. I don't know. My timeline is fuzzy on the Amazing
It is
Spider-Man
Spider
movies.
Man though.
Yes,
I'm
it
just
is.
saying, and they're referencing is because they just was in the last movie. So at the same point in time, I'm just saying our Peter,
Mm-hmm.
we don't know if he went to MIT or not, or got back into school or not, because 4 years has passed.
Yeah,
And now he's Spider-Man maybe full time. I don't know. I don't know
maybe.
anything.
We don't know. We'll see. But
Let's see.
yeah, the only thing I really know because I have been trying my best to stay away from any
Spoilers from the internet.
spoilers, any promotional videos or anything like that. Because you remember when, God, it had to be like some months ago when they were filming in Sweden, Switzerland,
Okay.
somewhere they were
Uh-huh.
filming overseas. They were doing filming
Yes.
like the stunt scenes, like stuff going in the streets. And I remember
Yes.
that there were so many videos popping up on social media of the behind the scenes footage of them like shooting these scenes on the street, and
Yes.
everywhere I turned, there was another video popping up. And so I was trying my hardest to like not watch any of those videos, to not have any kind of like clue or hint to what was going on in whatever scenes that they were shooting. And I remember that was a point in time where the articles were coming out because Tom Holland had got injured on set throughout one of
Ma'am.
the stunts. I didn't read anything about that because I didn't want them to say, "Oh, he was filming this scene against this villain," or anything like that in the
Yes.
article. So I stayed away from that. Stayed away
Nice.
from just earlier this week they were having the Spider-Man community help release some scenes from the trailer where different
Wow.
accounts on social media were posting 2-second clips of what was
Wow.
happening in the trailer. I stayed away from that. So I have tried my
Sound like you were
hardest.
doing Spider-Man agilities to
Yeah,
stay away from
pretty much.
Spider-Man spoilers.
That's exactly what I was trying to do. So I
I did the
know
same. I was
nothing
almost caught
about,
though.
yeah, I know nothing about this movie outside of the Punisher's going to be in it. I don't know what role Frank Castle is going to be playing. I don't know who the villain of this movie is. I don't know if any new characters are going to be introduced. I
Or some
have,
old ones.
or some old ones. We might. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll see Ned and MJ at some point. I feel like we would be hard pressed to have a movie without them in it. Um, and I'm trying to remember when Dune Part Two came out, because I'm trying to
Uh,
remember if Dune and Spider-Man No Way Home were around the same time.
it feels like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Sylvester Stallone comparison because now you got Tom Holland going up against Mr. Chalamet,
Yeah, but I was just saying for the
Timothy
purposes of
Chalamet.
Zendaya and like two huge
Both of them
blockbuster
killing it, killing
movies.
it. What? She come a long way from Disney, baby, to destroy the box office. Look,
Absolutely.
her and Zoe is like they need to do a movie together.
They could. I mean, they could do a movie where like they're like related, and I don't think that would be like too far fetched.
I thought it was, yeah. We could write that. Two sisters in a bank heist.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that
Of
at
course,
all.
let's stop giving it away. Can't give it away for free.
Giving away too many details. All right, but I don't even want to get into theories because I don't really have any information or any details to go on
Yeah, we
anything.
don't know what's
I
going
think
on right now. We just see Spider-Man hanging.
I think we just need to just hop into it and take a look at this trailer and see what happens. All right, so let's take a look at the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
That's a hell of a shot.
Hi. my
Clearly,
name is
Spider-Man has
Peter
no
Parker.
fear.
You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
Ooh.
What the hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself.
Oh,
Mother.
Go home! And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
maybe he it is in his college years.
Oh, God.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
Okay.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles,
Oh, we got Keith David in
it
this.
can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see.
That damage control.
Stay out of my way.
Scorpion.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to
Oh,
a kind of
iconic. Is it the hand?
Comic book cover.
rebirth.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're, a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ,
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
friendly neighbor.
Oh man, that is
Was on point.
a lot to take in.
I can't believe.
Pause. What?
No, I'm just saying that's a lot to ingest.
A lot going on. Yes, clearly Spider-Man don't have any queasy moments. Like he don't get motion sickness.
They need to redo that.
The screen, yeah.
No,
this-
well, the way
he's
that
in.
the way that he's pulling the mask on, because it's already like folded under and he's pulling it down from the middle, and I don't know, that's nitpicky, but whatever. Because
think
I
they're
know
really
it's
trying to.
CG.
I think they're really trying to emphasize that it's a cloth suit and the eyes don't emote, and he's back to being stripped down, and now he's dealing with putting his life back together, basically. Or maybe the eyes do emote. I don't know.
It's possible. I'm sure he might have, I don't know if you all the technology, but I know he might have the know-how on how to do it, because when he had his homemade suit with the just the goggles, they like contracted.
True.
But clearly
A lot
he and Frank have an established
known
relationship
each
at that
other.
point.
Yeah. And he's not gonna let him mess up his movie rating with profanity.
Yeah.
They got kids in the audience, Frank. But it's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna play him down because, Frank, I mean, if y'all on this show, y'all know we don't hold back. Frank's a murderer.
Yes,
He's a
Frank is a murderer.
cold-blooded murderer. He does not care. He should be off the streets. He's a murderer, and he doesn't have a problem with murdering of bad people. But at the same time, they're not going to let that happen here. So it's going to be kind of like how they did with Deadpool, with the Fred Savage Christmas version. So you'll see him do bad things, but you won't see him murder anybody. And Spider-Man's gonna do his best to make sure that doesn't happen because Spider-Man doesn't murder people. He saves people. Friendly neighborhood.
Who do we know?
That's wearing this mask?
No, who do we know? What villain do we know that can like body snatch people? Because it looked like there was whoever was like
Whoa.
going in between different people.
There was somebody when Spider-Man was swinging upward was underneath him. It looked like someone in a suit. And just like you say, guys that overanalyze trailers. I'm just saying, I saw something. I'll let you know if I see it again. It was think I don't know further back than that. Oh no, we're not allowing that to happen.
But I mean, what can you do?
I can remember to
She
tell
don't
you who I
she
am.
don't know you. You can tell her, but why should she believe you? You're a stranger to her.
Man, we're really dealing with the consequences of the fallout of this spell going wrong, right?
Lattice
I think
quantum chromodynamics. So he's in college. So this is shortly after No Way Home. I don't think it's 4 years later.
yeah, definitely, because he got his hoodie on that's clearly in school. So
Yeah,
take that for you
he's at
theory
Empire State.
makers.
And Bruce, I guess, still has problems with his arm, but we don't have Smart Hulk anymore. Bruce is back to being
No,
Bruce.
he developed this in She-Hulk. Remember, he has the contraption to keep him in Bruce form. That's why when the Hulk comes out, he's going to rage
Mm,
because he's been suppressed for that long, and he don't like that. So you really get the story of how you have two personalities battling, and he tried to merge the best of both worlds, but y'all didn't like that. So he made the device, and now he could be Bruce. But guess what? Underneath us, there's a monster inside, and he wants to come out and smash.
right. So I'm wondering who this is.
Person that's handcuffed and tied up into a room, or he
Yeah.
just could be just sitting there.
Nope, they're absolutely restrained to a chair.
Then they're wearing green, if that means anything.
It could
Looks
possibly.
like a kid,
It
though.
does look like a kid. Those look like very young hands.
This is true.
We got our explosions. But yeah, so whoever this woman in a tank is, and
Yeah, why
then
is there a grandma in a tank?
that is a great question. But then like we see whatever is shooting
Oh,
from her body to his
yes,
body and then up to the guy at the top.
this is true. It's could it potentially be a symbiote?
No, because symbiotes don't move between people telepathically.
Hmm.
Like they have to bond with their host unless it's something that's just moving that fast that it's shooting from person to person. But I'm thinking whoever this hooded figure is, that's probably going to be our antagonist. But how does the scorpion suit look?
Spider-Man is getting whooped in this trailer.
I mean,
He is not he is not doing well at all.
that's kind of a par for the course for Spider-Man, to be honest.
Wow.
Listen,
Wow.
I'm a fan. I can say that because I know what happens. We saw what happened
Like
in your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Scorpion almost killed that man.
he almost died. Y'all not gonna be satisfied until Spider-Man died. And he died many times in the comics. I know one time he took his mask off and he got shot. It's
I mean,
crazy in the comics.
he getting he getting attacked by
Dude,
pigeons. Like
he got slammed
you,
into the roof. Like this is not the graceful, you know how like you want him to have an iron spider suit. 'Cause
yeah, but I think that
He's not doing well.
I love this. I love this so much.
Yeah,
Um,
comic accurate,
but
cover accurate.
depending on
Good
whatever's going
creative.
on, because it looks like we're getting a human spider storyline type thing where he's dealing with the spider DNA clashing with its human DNA and sort of making him behave more spider-like than human. So I don't know if we're going to get a point in the movie where he's going to start sprouting extra arms. It might like even be
Could
like a
be.
dream sequence or something. He might have a nightmare where he has like 4 arms coming out of his sides.
Yeah.
Um,
It did get dark in a little couple of spots, and I could see it. I mean, it was one of the biggest storylines in the animated series.
yeah. Uh, but I think that it all stems by whatever is happening to him. It's taking away his innate ability, his reflexes, his agility, to where he's making these mistakes. He's clumsy. He's not as on it as he normally is. Oh, I see what you were saying. Talking about this person down
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, it looks like a
it
boomerang.
looks yeah, it looks like a few boomerangs. I don't because Captain Boomerang is DC for sure. So I don't know
You are
what
absolutely
boomerang
correct.
villains that Marvel has.
Uh, if they're not boomerang, they're blades, but they look like bladed boomerangs. Do we know any ninjas that's coming out?
I
It's
mean, we
three
got a whole
different
bunch of
ninja
ninjas,
clans.
but I think that this may be the
Why is Peter
hand.
in jail? What in the world is happening here? And he's fighting without his mask on.
That
What
is
did
a
see?
great point.
What did y'all do with no? This is a brand new day. Shout out to that scene. You just go ahead and break your sword because it's not a Hana blade. I said,
Tori Hanzo.
what's that now? Say
That's
it one more time.
Tori Hanzo. I
Right.
believe that was
That's
his
what I
name.
did. Hmm. I said it incorrectly.
But yeah, so if we're looking at the hand, if that is the hand, that group of ninjas that's attacking Peter, then
Like color
that's
scheme,
more
like
Daredevil connection.
positional. Uh, that's a way to bring Daredevil into the big stage. I mean, with Daredevil season two, three, season two,
Season 2.
uh, coming around, he fell in love again. That was symbolizing that for me. I'm just gonna say that for me, it symbolized he fell in love again because you love who you love. It's his squeeze. It's his MJ. It's his MJ. You gotta feel that, Spider.
So
I can tell you.
they're definitely connecting because she was what or not was, but she's like Fisk's like PR person. I know she's not like the deputy mayor, but she's the person that was like handling, like scheduling all his
But you
meetings and
saying
stuff.
it's the same actress.
Yeah, same actress. So it's definitely connected because that was one of the big questions that we had with the end of Daredevil Born Again season 1, where Fisk put out this, you know, declaration or executive order that no vigilantes are to operate in the streets of New York. And we're like, okay, well, what does that mean for Spider-Man? You know, we can't show Spider-Man in the show, but what does that mean when Spider-Man gets into his movie? Is any of that going to carry over? And quite possibly, because we don't see Spider-Man doing anything street level. Like everything that we see with him on the streets of New York, he's rooftops. If he's not on rooftops, he's like underground somewhere. We saw him in the prison. You know, we don't see him on the streets saving crime as far as street
Well,
level.
there's a tank that was stopped,
Well, yeah.
so
Well, I guess I should say
tanks on the street.
like petty crime, like your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man type crime. This is clearly some big thing. But also the thing about it is, if there is an executive order against vigilantism, why would he be getting a key to the city?
That is the question that I'm wondering about too. The first question that I was going to ask you is, do you think we see Vincent D'Onofrio in here as a cameo?
I think it's quite possible.
Hmm. It will connect it.
It
It will
would.
connect it,
It would.
but you are absolutely right. You have to have that tie-in on, hey, I thought this was happening in the city. What happened with that? I mean, so the Hulk is in this. Bruce
The,
Banner is there. The
Bruce
Hulk should be
Banner's in
there
it.
too. There's no, they're the
I don't.
same
I don't know if
body, not the same
he's. I don't
person.
know if he's gonna Hulk out.
Uh, if Bruce Banner is in this and the Hulk is not in this, fans will hate that. This that's not how the Hulk works.
True.
You don't want to see him angry. Yes, I understand, but you actually do want to see him get angry. You're Tony Stark. You want to poke the bear and see the Hulk come out, and you want to see him smash. So, what would bring the Hulk out is the question.
Whoever is jumping into people's minds, if whoever that is that's accessing people's like brains or just jumping into their bodies, if they jump into Bruce's body, that's a
They
pure,
could trigger
yeah.
the most rageful Hulk you've ever seen. And how does Spider-Man stop that? He might die in this movie. His brand new day is he dead. I'm just saying, this Spider-Man versus the Hulk, and he got Punisher like throwing bullets, and well, these ninjas come from spiders.
Right. And what's up with this what is going on with his eyes? Like we
Yeah, he
got
definitely got demonic. Could it be an agent of Mephisto?
no. I mean, because I
I
feel like
mean,
if they were to do that, because that was
Spider-Man and
the
Mephisto has been in the comics, in fact.
they have, because I mean the brand new day storyline in the comics was Spider-Man going to Mephisto and getting everybody to forget that he was Spider-Man.
And that's kind of
And
where
that's what
we
they
at
did.
instead of
That's what they did for No Way Home with Doctor Strange. So I don't think that they're going to rehash the same thing over again with Mephisto. Um and I already think that if you got Scorpion, you got Punisher, you got whoever the mind jumping person is. Keith David is
and
narrating this. I
ninjas.
don't know what Keith David is doing. The ninjas, Hulk, Bruce Banner. I feel like you
Three
already got a
different
lot
ninjas.
going on with this, and the boomerang guy. And then we have to involve MJ and Ned in it as well. So there's already a lot going on. I don't think adding Mephisto to that would be beneficial, because I feel like
Oh, I
Mephisto is, unless you're teasing something that we're going to get Mephisto heavily involved in the future, then it would have to be like a small cameo or something, or maybe a post credit scenes or something. But I don't think that. I think whatever is going on with him internally with his spider DNA, that's what's possibly affecting his eyes.
Oh, you
But
think that's
this is
Tom?
this is no, yeah, absolutely. I think that's Tom. I think um
Oh, I thought that was just a thing attacking a villain, or creating a villain. I didn't think that was Tom.
you don't think so?
I thought this was just a villain that with the little parasite or whatever it is affecting people. It got to its host that it wanted to stay, and you're looking at the villain of the story. I didn't think that it would hit Tom, and if it does hit Tom, what does that do to Tom? He
Right.
is not faring well in this movie.
No.
You want
I
Iron
mean,
Man alive.
but even the color tone of the movie, like everything is grayish, it's overcast. Like this may be a brand new day, but it's not like a sunshiny, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man day. This is like very like the tone is clearly this is going to be a mood shift from like happy-go-lucky Peter.
Hmm. Gonna be dreaming about the days when it was just you're back in homecoming. And the
Yeah.
biggest problem you had to worry about was the vulture. Just a man on flying wings.
I mean, that was
You
still
think we'll
a
ever
hell of a thing to have to worry about.
you think we'll ever get the vulture back in the MCU?
I don't know.
What's going on with that?
I don't know. I don't know why he left the MCU in the first place, but I don't
Something
know.
to do with Spider-Man, I think. If he comes back, don't bring those guys with you. They're just saying, yeah, he might bring them with him. Who
Maybe I
knows?
don't know.
They might be doing something sinister over there.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
because
What do you say?
no, I'm just all of these scenes is like I love it because it's showing us what's happening in the movie, but nothing feels connected enough to for us to say like, oh, this is going to happen at this part of the movie, this is going to happen at this part of the movie, to where we know exactly what the storyline is going to be. Like we understand what the beats are. Clearly there's something going on with Peter internally. He's still dealing
Yeah.
with, you know, missing his best friend and his girlfriend. He's trying to understand what's happening to him. I want to know who is studying him. Is this
Bruce.
Bruce's lab?
Yeah, Bruce got a lab. And he got an island.
We know he has
Tony
an
brother.
island.
Yeah. Gotta watch She-Hulk, bro. Bruce is doing well. Till somebody poke his bear. Then that rage go come out.
But like it's interesting because who's pulling him across the roof? Like what force? Like because we know how these trailers edit things out. Because there
Yeah.
could absolutely be someone that's in this shot pulling him away that we don't see because they edited out in the trailer.
The whole trailer might be a lie. It might not even be in the movie.
The whole movie doesn't even have Spider-Man in it.
Nothing is real anymore, Spider.
You are
Remember
very
that whole trailer, him with the police, New York police, and him talking about being Iron Man, wasn't even in the movie.
yeah.
It was just what? It was a trailer. Who knows? But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So clearly they're dragging him across the roof,
Yeah.
so he's trying to hang on. What do you think's going on with MJ? Because is she in school too, or she got to have stuff going on. She's not sitting and waiting around for Peter. Clearly, she
No.
might be moving on. Don't even know who he is.
Yeah. I
And that's
mean,
even worse because they're in close proximity.
right. No, but I'm more than certain that they're both MJ and Ned are in school, because that's the first thing that they said, right? Was that, you know, they can't, what was that they were starting MIT, or
Maybe it's their last year. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't catch that.
what did they say? No, this was their first day at MIT, so they're just starting.
There you go. So all those rumors about things being 4 years later is incorrect.
Yeah, so this is This
Picking up
is
right after.
right after No Way Home. So probably like maybe a couple months after. Well, because No Way Home ended in December because he was swinging through New York in
Yep, it
during
was Christmas
Christmas.
time.
So
Looking for
this
Hawkeye.
is, if they started in the spring, if they graduated early, this could be a few months afterwards. But no, it's interesting. So they're definitely in school. I'm guessing because in that last scene where they were at the party, Peter's in a room and there's a bunch of like imagery, photographs of Spider-Man on the wall. Like somebody's trying to figure out who he is or something like that. Maybe that might be MJ. That might be her room. This may be a party at her place.
Yeah. We don't like that guy.
No, we
I
don't like
think
that
that's the
guy.
guy that I think that's the guy that gets the eyes.
You think
That's
so?
what it looks like to me. Yeah, we don't like that guy. Hey, remember that guy that was trying to get Peter caught up when he was in that compromising position? Yeah, his life was never the same. So maybe there's some of that playing into this because, we don't know that guy, but we cannot like that guy, whoever that guy is. We don't know what the mind warping entity thing is, though.
Yeah.
We just know he's going through it.
Or was that Peter?
What's what, Peter?
Because I was thinking that whoever was in the room that
They love it when we break these down like this.
yeah,
That's right.
whoever was in the room that the figure that was in the hood. It looks like
Tombstone?
no, it wasn't Tombstone. Um but it looks like that was the same thing that Peter's wearing here.
It does look that way. They are similar.
And it
I
also
think we
looked
can
like
all agree. I think we can all agree kidnapping kids is bad. So thank goodness we got Spider-Man.
uh,
No, different hood,
different hood.
different hood,
But
different glove.
it looks like it's in the same room though. In the same room that Peter was
Oh,
in no, not this
is
shot.
that the Hobgoblin? I said what I said. I said what I said.
That would
I said what I
be
said.
yeah. So it's definitely the same room. So this is
Yeah, because
Peter's apartment,
the
I believe.
panels are there. Same computers are there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the same computers. I'm guessing this is a police scanner over here on this side. And
How is able to afford all that? He's got a job.
well,
Got a little job, Peter.
he dumpster dives. I know. Yeah, got a police scanner over here. The monitors in front. So this is Peter's apartment.
Yeah. Looks like he has some unwanted guests.
Yeah, we don't know who that is. That'll be interesting. No, it's
If it is Ned, Ned be known for being in your room. He's that type of friend.
he is. He
He
that
go
type
in
of
your
friend.
room.
Go in your room, put your mask on, play with your Legos. Yeah. I'm excited. There's a lot to look forward to and a lot of answers that we'll get once this comes out. So yeah, so like is this because I think that might be Feast outside the window. So this might be Peter's apartment, maybe. I don't know. If he's working for the Bugle
He's staying at
and he's
Feast.
taking no, I don't think he's staying at Feast. I think he might be staying near Feast.
Interesting.
But yeah, all of the pictures of Spider-Man in
Wait.
the background.
Yeah, maybe he's writing something, working at the Bugle, and he can get those pictures. Because look at the angles. He's like right in front of the camera. It's
Right.
almost like a selfie.
Yeah. We all know that only one person can get those angles.
It's what was said in the comics. Yeah. Everybody got that red cup. So clearly he gets Mary Jane back at the end of this movie, right? That's the 1-2 gut punch that
Don't know. Well, not Mary Jane, but MJ.
Michelle
Yeah.
Jones.
I don't think so. I don't think he gets her back.
Whoa!
I think that
You think they're gonna make you wait for it?
yes, 100%, absolutely. I think
The
that
Secret Wars?
I don't know if that's even going to come into play in Secret Wars, because like MJ wasn't even in Infinity War, and the only
This is
like no, we didn't see her in
that's
Infinity
more.
War or in game.
This is more reason to actually have that concluded in this story. It'll feel like an incompletion of. Well, he does have those other two movies, don't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that it's probably gonna they're probably in
But you
like the end of this movie will have their relationship have them have MJ sort of like what's the word I'm
figure
looking
it
for?
out.
Not figure it
Yeah.
out, but like feel something. Like there's something there, like a deja vu type moment. It's like I know
Is it the
you. I
necklace?
feel like I'm familiar with you, but I don't know why. And I didn't even look to see if she had the necklace on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That could be the MacGuffin that triggers that moment.
Yeah, like if he like calls it out or compliments her on it or something like that, like ask her where she got it, and she's just like, I don't know. I've
I
just
don't know.
always had it.
That would
Because he
hurt.
he might try to like drop like little subtle hints at things to try to see if it'll trigger her memory of him.
Clearly, whatever this entity is can see Spider-Man and knows Spider-Man because when he just looked at Spider-Man, he was like, "What's up?" And
Right.
then I'm out. Or either that or he's just one of those "What's up" type of villains.
Yeah.
You're right. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot
And it
going on.
got and it got real whimsical. I don't know why the overcast is there.
Yeah,
It reminded me
I
of the
think she has it on.
PlayStation game. It reminded me of the PlayStation game when in the first
Yeah, she has it
Spider-Man
on.
couldn't touch the ground.
Oh yeah, yeah. On the PS2, I think.
Oh wow, you're dating us, bro. We're gamers. We're original gamers.
No, Spider-Man has some classic games on PlayStation.
This is true. This is very true, and that reminded me of that. But now they can't leave that thread dangling that long. It will
I
feel so.
guarantee you they are.
I think they get back together at the end of this, but I also think there's other things that's going to play into this. That's going to lead up to other stuff. If Ned don't break bad this movie, maybe at the end of it he might break bad, becomes a villain. It's too easy. It's too easy.
Yeah.
And like you say, Spider-Man got to suffer for whatever reason. Y'all just want to see this underdog stay under your boot. Goddamn, let Spider-Man get
Yeah.
some wins. I'm beating the shit out of Spider-Man in this movie. Like he is
It's
off.
the
Like,
life story of Peter Parker is not a happy one.
listen, we talked about that so many times on this channel. You got to take your character and run them through it.
Mm-hmm.
And you, not for a point that they're begging for a bullet though, because god damn, let the man get some wins. I know he ain't got rent. I know he ain't got it. I know he ain't got it. And so that's gonna be interesting to see where they go with it.
Now, if
'Cause
if I remember correctly, at the end of No Way Home, wasn't and I know we didn't get too good of a look at his suit, but I think I
oh, it was
remember it
shiny.
being a little bit bluer than that. And I don't know if it's just
Yeah, it was
because
a
like
lot shiny.
it's the overcast or what have you, but I do remember it being a lot bluer than that. I do like the way that the suit looks. It is very classic Spider-Man suit. It looks good.
Don't like it at all. To be honest with you, I
No?
don't like it at all. I don't like the mask. I don't like it. Looks like a. I don't like it, and I
You
think
want
he
him to
gonna
have the
get hurt.
Iron Spider suit back?
Yes, I want my Spider-Man protected. I don't want my Spider-Man to die.
You are living
It's
in
committed to
a
kill.
dreamland if you think that
That is horrible.
Peter is going to go through this movie and not be hurt. You seen him when he was sitting next to the washing machine washing his suit, got bruises all up and down his thighs. That's his life.
this healing factor needs to get upgraded because golly, man, this is crazy. Y'all wanted him to go through the ringer, literally the ringer.
Yeah,
He's showing you
dude is
Spider-Man is
bruised
going
up.
through the ringer. That's the metaphor there. Spider-Man is going through the ringer just like y'all wanted. Oh my God, this guy have to have a happy ending. Let him get his girlfriend back at least at the end of the movie.
At least they're
Wow.
showing washing his suit.
What is the conspiracy with this? The man got dirty suits now?
I mean, you just never see any superheroes washing their suits. They wear it day in, day out. You'll never see them cleaning it. And you got to think, like, do they?
Aquaman washed his suit,
I mean,
and
Aquaman is
that's
always
real.
in the water, so he don't need to wash his suit.
This is the funny part about it. Like, highest thing to you, and you're in the ocean. Like, that should be your oxygen. Anyway, that's a different. But yeah, maintenance is. I mean, Bucky washes his arm, so
Bucky does wash his arm.
you got to see him doing mundane things. That's make him more relatable.
No, I don't think it's that guy that's getting like the eyes. I don't think that's him. The guy that was playing in MJ's hair.
Yo, this is gonna be bananas to see Spider-Man go through all this metamorphosis because clearly he got something going on, and Dr. Banner is there. I love this. This is the part that we actually be wanting to see, right? The
Mm-hmm.
crossovers, the cameos.
Right.
If it's a shared universe, you should be able to go and see. I'm glad we're here, Spider. You should be able to go and see Doctor. Now, interestingly enough, I accented it for no reason whatsoever. We only seen Spider-Man knowing of the Hulk since the funeral of Tony Stark, right? Because they don't really share lines any other time.
No, they because Peter got dusted and Bruce didn't. So the only
Mhm.
time that they would have had any type of interaction would have
Is on the
been
field, on the
on the
battlefield.
battlefield, on the fight for the battle for planet Earth. And then at the funeral, but it's not like they shared any scenes together or anything like that.
Mm.
So, I mean, even before the spell, I don't know if Bruce would have known who Peter was because he sees Spider-Man on the battlefield and then he sees Peter and Aunt May at Tony's funeral. And I mean, that could be anybody.
This is why getting phone numbers is important, Spider. When you're out networking, you got to exchange that and stop being afraid to go talk to people. Go exchange that information because you never know who you go network with. Listen, one of the things I wanted to say while we was looking at this too at the same time, that could be a montage. All these ninjas.
Could
That
be.
could be just a quick little, this is what happened in a year or two. I fought these ninjas. I got the key to the city.
Fought the
I
boomerang
fought these
guy.
other ninjas. Yeah, remember they did that in Fantastic Four? They just did like the hits,
Yeah.
just the hits. And this is what's going on now. And again, Strider, none of this could be in the trailer. Oh, I mean, none of it could be in the movie. All of it could be a lie. That could be Frank Castle not even in this one. It's in the another one after this one. This brand new day. Oh, y'all thought those was in that movie? No, it's in the other one. Come see the other one. That's marketing right there. I'm telling you,
Right.
we fooled you. And you wouldn't be upset if you saw Wolverine and Deadpool and Spider-Man in a movie together. You wouldn't be upset at all.
No, absolutely not.
You kind of be pissed, kind of, but you'll be like, what was this? What was this then? Give us what we didn't see. Oh
Like I
yeah, it's in the
said.
next movie. Okay, now we're satisfied.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like I said, I am fully leaving it up to Feige and all of the showrunners over at
Marketing
MCU.
genius.
Let them
Marketing genius.
let their
Because we have
vision
no
play
idea
out.
who that kid is.
Right. Let it all play out. We'll find out in the end. And if the day that they shut the doors on the MCU, I still have lingering questions, then I'll critique it and say, okay, well, you left this plot hole wide open, and it doesn't make sense.
And
But
that's what I said. They threw it all on the floor because sometimes you got to say, you know what I'm saying? We'll clean it up after we finish playing.
yeah,
And because you think you know, but they clearly show you have no idea what we're doing.
No.
We're gonna tell a story how we want to tell it, and we're gonna include the characters that we want to include, and you're gonna love it because it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah. So we'll see. It's gonna be a hell of a time. I'm excited for it, but I'm biased. I always love seeing
Oh
Spider-Man,
wow,
but I mean, I call out my biases. I'm not gonna let anybody be accuse me
on your
of.
on your truth, bro.
Listen, you already know it.
I can do that too. I'm kind of biased. I'm biased.
You
I'm
buy sword
biased.
yourself.
Hey man, if I had to pick a side, why not pick mine?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. But July 31st, just a few short months away. We are already halfway
Yeah.
through March. Next thing you know, we'll be through April, then May, then June, and then we'll be at the end of July, ready to check out Spider-Man Brand New Day. But let us know what you thought about the trailer. If you had an opportunity to watch it, let us know if you agree with any of our theories or our assessments of what we saw in this trailer. But remember, as always, if you like this type of video and if you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you can be notified when we have new episodes that come out. If you want the audio version of the podcast, just search for All Things Super on your favorite podcast streaming platform. And if you want to reach out to us on social media, just click the link in the description below.
And leave a comment, and we'll read it at some point.
We
in
will
time.
read it. You leave a comment,
Probably
I
read it
guarantee
with-
you we will read it before July 31st.
We'll read it with your eyes with your eyes closed. We need our eyes open to read it, but we'll read it with your eyes closed.
Yes. I mean,
That's how good
there's
we are.
the text to speech. You can have the computer read it to you.
And for all those who take advantage of this show and listen to it on audio or text to speech,
I don't think anybody's doing text to speech on a podcast, but sure.
because you took this transcript and made it audio, that extra step means so much more to
That
me.
is a huge
Right.
extra step if that's the way that you're consuming it, but we
It's
appreciate
a lot.
you. We appreciate you. We really do.
Suffering. Copy paste. Copy paste.
Not even copy paste. You gotta get a transcribe, some kind of transcribing software to just analyze everything that we say and print it all out.
Oh, you fancy. Oh, you is fancy. Ooh, jeez.
But for all of you who go above and beyond and take that extra step and go the extra mile, of course we all appreciate you. We appreciate all the
You
watchers,
just
all the
hit
viewers,
now.
all the
Yeah.
listeners.
There it is. Let's
But
go these up.
I am,
Gang sound.
since now I see the trailer, I don't know if I do still want to like dive in and start looking at theories and plot synopses and everything that's going to be happening in the movie. I still want to be
Has
surprised.
that ever ruined it for you? Like, have you ever gone into a movie that you looked at all the theories? Because theories are just I
Theories
think
are
the
just
idea of a
theories.
theory is
Yeah.
yeah, it's gotten out of control that they think that it's supposed to have been like this because of this, and maybe that plays a part into it. But again, if these guys are taking the story and telling it the way that you don't want it to be play for play what was in the comic book because
Right.
again, for the general audiences that's different. But if you are a fan of it, you're gonna feel like it's redundant. Just take elements and then tell your own story.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's a way more enjoyable, and you don't know what's going to happen, so everybody walks away. I think they started taking that into consideration,
Yeah.
and
And
they pay
then,
homage and they do comic cover accuracy, but
right.
that one just looks so. I don't know who did the CGI. It just doesn't look clear to
In the
me.
trailer?
Yes,
Yeah.
it looks off.
I feel like
Like it's a dream. And I
possibly could
understand
be.
they got deeper into like the city, so you actually see him hanging off a skyscraper beam, and the swings matter. Like we we can't forget that why we fell in love with Spider-Man. Like when you seen Toby swinging, like you see Andrew swinging,
Hmm.
the swings matter. The first we didn't have that much swinging. Homecoming, we didn't have. Remember, there was even fun. He was running through the park like he was not really in New York.
Yeah.
And then in the second one,
He was overseas. He
really
was in
didn't have.
Europe.
Yeah, he really didn't have that much swinging. We kind of had a little swinging, but he was stationary in like one spot. We did get a little swinging in a Civil War, but not a lot.
Right.
But again, not swinging through the city. Then we get what was the other one?
No Way Home.
We got swinging. We got swinging.
You got some
We got
swinging.
swinging more the Eiffel Tower. I mean, not the Eiffel Tower. What am I talking about? Statue of Liberty,
Mm-hmm.
swinging again, centralized place. This is the first time he's kind of swinging through the city. I mean, the other times they were swinging through the city, yeah, but we are close up on them, and it was more about what was going on. Mephisto had just outed them. We grabbed MJ. We're swinging now, but it was short swinging,
Mysterio.
and now Mysterio. Sorry, I don't know where I got that.
Got Mephisto on
Got
the brain.
Mephisto. I've got Mephisto on the brain. And then we're swinging, but we're not really swinging long.
Mm-hmm.
We're just it's quick. A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Not, and now we're swinging in the city, and it just feels like I don't know.
Well, I mean, and also we were only getting a glimpse of it. So there could be a lot more, because I would imagine that the scene that we get with him jumping from the skyscraper and he taking that free fall, that might be an extended swinging scene. Whoever he's fighting that's dragging him across rooftops, that might be an extended swinging scene. So we may get a lot more swinging than we've gotten in previous movies, but just the trailer is not showing it right now.
Yeah,
because I mean, you like we mentioned before when we were watching the Fantastic Four trailers before the movie came out, that they showed virtually none of Mr. Fantastic and him using his powers, and we didn't really get to see it until like the last trailer before the movie came out.
Yeah, he damn near died. Goddamn. Oh, yeah. Goddamn, dude. Stretched it. Laffy Taffy, left.
It's like, what, they go to I forget what the restaurant is, but they get the mozzarella stick and do the cheese pull to see how long they could pull it.
Oh, cheese pull, Mr. The smartest man in the universe. They go, I got you, bro. That's horrible.
Yeah, but no, it's I am more than certain that there is so much that they're keeping out of the trailer, and like you said, the stuff that's in the trailer may not even be in the movie. But to answer your question, if a movie's ever been ruined for me after looking at theories and watching trailers, I wouldn't say ruined. I would say that there are a couple of times where I've, watched all the trailers before the movie has come out, and then the scene is in the movie and it's like, I feel like this would be so much more impactful if it hadn't been in the trailer first. So like there's a joke that's in a trailer and it's funny in a trailer, but when you get into the movie, it's like, well, I heard it already in a trailer and I feel like it would have been funnier, being able to hear it in the movie for the first time. But no, yeah. I even if I do go and, watch some other breakdowns, watch some analysis, watch the other trailers when they come out between now and July, I don't think that is going to ruin the movie for me. It'll just, if there's anything that's like incredibly like exciting or like just crazy hype in the movie and they show it in the trailer, it's like, well, they could have left that one out of the trailer. Like, for example, the whole thing with in Endgame with Cap picking up the Mjolnir. If they would put that in the trailer, people, the whole movie would, it would detract from that entire scene, that entire fight.
Yeah,
because that's like you have the fight between with Tony, Steve, and Thor going up against Thanos, and it's like the fight is already exciting because it's three of them working together in close proximity for the first time in I don't know how many movies, right? Because anytime I think like the only time we really got them working together, like Cap and Thor did a little bit in Age of Ultron when they were fighting on Sokovia. But other than that, it's like they're all always off doing their own separate things. But having them focusing on one enemy together, fighting, getting beat up, but still fighting together was already exciting. And then you take it to where they look like they're down and out. And then you take this fight scene and ramp it up to another level because Steve has now picked up Mjolnir, which nobody is supposed to be able to pick up. And then he has a little one-on-one. It's so incredibly exciting, so incredibly hyped. Just probably is one of the most memorable movie moments in recent history. Like,
I'll give you that.
I don't know if there's anything that stands out for being an iconic moment, to where, you see all of the reaction videos that came out after Endgame, where when that happened, you see everybody in the theater like cheering and shouting and screaming. And it's like, for the most part, people weren't upset that people were cheering in the theater, because everybody's hype at that moment. That's a moment that's going to get you hype. Because if not, then you're not a fan of the character, you're not a fan of the movies, you're not a fan of the MCU at all. Because I don't see how that scene does not just fill you with the utmost energy. So having something like that, if there is something like that in this movie,
And they top that.
I
They have
doubt
to
it.
be an old
I
callback,
doubt it.
because as much as people hate the Age of Ultron, that's where that seed was planted.
Yeah.
And they haven't done anything. Oh yeah, they did that. They did that echo thing. They don't have anything they can pull for that. They didn't. There's not. I'm thinking. I'll wait.
Yeah, no, I don't
Nothing
I don't
comes to
yeah.
mind.
I don't think there's anything
The
that'll come
only
close to
biggest
that.
Easter egg that they can kind of pay off is the Bengals, because they lose that with the pivot.
Yeah.
Or switch it. If you switch it and bring Kang back, that would make.
And I still don't think
Go in
that's on
that
the same
direction. They're
level.
going.
I still don't think that's on the same level. I think that it's the amount of time between it. It's so many factors. It's the amount of time that was between Age of Ultron and then going into Endgame. It's the really going back to Thor and watching like an entire city try to pick up the hammer, right? And just the myth behind being able to pick up Mjolnir, and how in in Ragnarok, how he used that as, when the dragon was chasing after him, I mean, he dropped Mjolnir in the dragon's mouth, right? He put it on Loki while they were on a Bifrost.
You can put it on a coat rack.
Right, but you could put it on the coat rack. The coat rack doesn't fall, because I think it only affects sentient beings. That's an argument they had in Ultron. You put the hammer in the elevator still goes up. So the elevator's not worthy. But
I think you're right. I haven't seen it not work on the sentient being.
So I think it's just a matter of it's just so many contributing factors, and I think you don't really have anything that's that iconic that's currently in place in the MCU, like you said, outside of the bangles or the 10 rings or anything like that. You need some type of mystical, magical item that has some type of heavy significance to come into play, and then someone who you weren't expecting to wield it being able to wield it. And then that's where the excitement comes in. But there's not been anything else. If Loki came through with Mjolnir in hand, that would be a hype moment.
There you go.
But I think on top of all that, you have to have the parameters that not everybody can do this one thing, and then have someone who you weren't expecting to be able to do it is able to do it. So I don't know. We'll see.
If Odin is gone, he's in Valhalla. Does the enchantment still even hold?
I mean, I would imagine so. I think the enchantment is still there. It doesn't go away.
The
just
Odin
because
force
the caster...
that strong?
Possibly.
And it's been broken. Like,
because
does it still hold up?
I mean, because it's. I don't know. I don't know I don't know the rules of Asgardian magic, so I don't know if a spell that has been cast, if the effect is removed once the caster dies. Because even before Odin died, he wasn't as powerful because Loki trapped him on Earth. And so if he didn't
In
have
in
if he
in
didn't have the
retrospect,
power
I mean,
to like free
Odin
himself,
Odin been doing that to his children the whole time. So
yeah.
kind of, hey,
I
I'm
mean
just saying,
it's only
hey,
it's only right that he did it back to him. But no, I don't think that, yeah, because I don't think that, because Odin died in Ragnarok.
no, yeah, Ragnarok.
He died in Ragnarok, and even then, well, we didn't see because Mjolnir got broken shortly
Yeah,
thereafter.
hella broke it.
Yeah. And since then we've seen Jane pick it up. We've seen Steve pick it up.
Yeah, she out there.
So I don't know. But
I don't know if
yes,
the worthiness is still there though. I don't know if it's, it's not gonna be as impactful. And there's no other weapon that's big as Stormbreaker, but it doesn't have the worthy enchantment on it. So
right.
I can only see the sun will shine on us again, brother. Since it's directly picking up after Infinity War and Endgame. That's the only thing you could really pay off. But it's not as big of a moment. It's not like a triumphant moment.
No. But I mean, that could, whatever happens in this movie could build on to whatever, because I think we'll probably get some type of triumphant moment, some type of callback, some type of something in Doomsday, because we're getting a lot of these characters that are coming back for this movie, for the Avengers movie. So there's going to be something. There's going to be some type of big moment that's going to be showcased in the film, and something that could happen in Brand New Day may be a contributing factor to something that happens in Doomsday. But I don't know. We'll see.
I understand it's a lead up. I think it's gonna be like a post credit scene or something like that because they
Yeah.
count that in the movie as well. It's a
Yeah.
post credit scene. There's nothing to do with the movie, but who knows? Fantastic Four could show up. Fury
Possibly.
could show up.
It could be
I don't
just
know. I
directly
don't
a
know.
scene out of Doomsday. We don't know. But we will find out. We'll check it out. July 31st, we will be in theaters checking out Spider-Man Brand New Day. Hopefully you will be too. And then, of course, afterwards, we will be back here to break it all down and review it and ask if it was super or not. And we'll see. But until then, thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode. We appreciate all the love, all the support. We'll see you in the next one. But remember, until then, keep being super.